Audio is on. Good evening, Namaskar. Welcome back to Sadgamaya's Nectar of Life program. This is session 8, and welcome back to all of you. I hope all of you are settling down for the grand session that we are going to have today on Breathworks. I don't know how many of you listen to music, really like a show of hands. Anyone listening to Hindi music of the 70s, 80s? Okay, quite a few hands. I thought I should start today's session. I was listening to retro music today. It felt very nostalgic about the song that I was hearing. And let me play just a portion of the song. To it. So that's why I'm playing that. And okay, how was the song? Wonderful. I saw Preetham dancing away. I saw quite a few, Shweta, Dhanya, everyone dancing away. So it does set us into the mood. And why is it contextual? See, if you look at it, what does the song say? He's just talking about forget the past, don't look too much into the future, focus on the current. And that is what Breathworks teaches all about. Just focus on your breath, enjoy what you're doing today, and the rest will be taken care by your breath. And I don't know how many of you, maybe there are quite a few of you who listen to English music of the 80s. Any English music fans? Yeah, again, Preetham's hand, Kashi, Jyoti. Yeah, good. So one of the songs, of course, the song's context is very different. I think whoever wrote it, there was a group called Police in the 1980s, early 1980s. And there's a song, Every Breath You Take. The context is very different, but it applies to what we are going to do today. So the song goes something like this. It says, every breath you take, every move you make, every bond you break, every step you take, I'll be watching you. Right? It's like as if the breath is talking to you. And it's such a nice song, sets the context for today. Today is a wonderful day, wonderful session planned. And we have a wonderful guest as well. Introducing Mr. Tribhuvan Kapdi. Can Mr. Kapdi come on the spotlight? Okay. Mr. Kapadi is a chemical engineer from IIT, and he's called the Salt Man of India. He's got about 35 years experience in purely focusing on Himalayan salts. And he specializes in designing, manufacturing, and exporting salt refineries itself. So he's traveled extensively, especially in Pakistan, looking for salt, and of course, India. Traveled extensively. He set up salt rooms in Mysore and in Mumbai. I think when you just before you came into the show, you would have watched the slideshow of one of the Mumbai salt rooms that was shown on the screen. That is Mr. Kapadi's salt room. Mr. Kapadi, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome. And it's a pleasure to have you on the show. I think last week when we had the Himalayan salt sessions, there were so many questions. In fact, we had about 50 questions, 35 during the session, and later on about 15 to 20 questions on the chat.
Oh.
And we thought we'll spend 5 minutes taking your views on why the passion, how the passion of salt. You have specialized 35 years in Himalayan salts. Many people have questions around why is Himalayan salt better than the other salt, normal salt, white salt. And people do have questions around the iodine debate. It doesn't have iodine. Why no iodine? But we still say it's better. So maybe if you can explain to all of us, starting with your passion, how the passion, and then about the salt and differences and advantages, it will be very nice. Thank you. Over to you, Mr. Kapil.
Thank you, Guru Raj, and good evening to everybody. I will start with a small incident about the selection of salt, we can say, whether to go for sea salt or Himalayan pink salt. See, I just went to with a family, went to some restaurant of a 5-star hotel. That was an organic restaurant. So I asked the chef when he said, how is the food? I said, everything is fine, but which salt you use? Then he said, with a proud expression, that we use Tata salt. So I said, your organic restaurant, when you use Tata salt, the food doesn't remain organic because it contains some chemicals which are added after refining or during refining. So whatever you add synthetic material or chemicals to the food, it doesn't remain organic that way. So he was also surprised to know about that. Basic point is that the sea salt, which is refined, which most of the people eat nowadays, it is not a pure organic salt. It has some additives, some chemicals which are not good for our body. However, food and drug or whatever, whichever department does, they see the minimum damage, and based on that, they decide some standards. So when salt is refined, sea salt is refined, one is the potassium iodide, which is added for the content of iodine, and one is the silica, which is added to make it free flow. Now these two we can say these are the synthetic material which our body doesn't absorb easily. Now coming to the Himalayan pink salt, or Himalayan rock salt, what we call it, it is a natural formation. Whatever is there, it is in the natural form. It is not refined salt, but it is as it is, purity is so high, and it contains so many good minerals. Scientists say 84 minerals or 84 elements this salt is having in a natural form. So whatever is in a natural form, our body can absorb easily. We in our body also have this content of 84 same elements. So these are matching with the salt which we take in. So in short, when our body elements are matching with the food, and naturally our absorption is very good. Now this is one point of difference between two. Why we can say about 500 years back or 1000 years back, people were taking sea salt as a natural salt. They were not doing refining or addition of any chemicals or all these things, because those days pollution was not that much. At the moment, a lot of things are added to the sea, like chemical pollutant. Then, when it is made in the field, the dust comes and settles on the salt. Uh, some plastic material we throw to the sea, and microfine plastic also gets added to the salt. So ultimately, salt has to be refined. Without refining, we cannot take. So once you refine, you remove a lot of other minerals also along with. So that is why the salt which is refined and which is free flow, which looks very beautiful, is not good for our body comparing to natural Himalayan salt. Although salt is a must for everybody in a certain proportion, but these two are basic differences. One more or two more we can say, okay, this Himalayan range for Indians, Indian culture, these are considered holistic places where God and goddesses used to stay and meditate and all these things. We believe like that. So the land itself is so divine. Whatever product comes out of that, it has got some positive energy and some Vastu Shastris and all, they have measured also these things, what type of energy this salt is having. So comparing to the sodium chloride, which is refined salt, and this is a holistic salt, there is some difference which we cannot prove, but we can understand. One more thing is that those who are pure vegetarian, let me say Himalayan salt is a vegetarian salt, and this sea salt, refined salt, is non-vegetarian salt. Many people do not know how sea salt is made. When it is made in the field, slowly the concentration of seawater keeps on increasing before the actual salt crystallizes out. So because of sun energy gives the heat or evaporation, and there are many aquaculture fish and other cultures which are living in the sea water. They also get carried out in the field, and ultimately the concentration of seawater, when it goes beyond their limit, that means they can't breathe inside. Normally they take oxygen from seawater, but when the concentration is very high, they fail to take the sea oxygen from that, and they die in that. And those dead bodies remain with the liquid for quite few days.
Mhm.
Ultimately, the liquid will extract some of the content of the body, and which goes into the salt. So we say it is a non-vegetarian salt, because fishes and all cultures have some contribution to the salt. So this is one more reason of having the
Himalayan salt
natural
better than
salt,
banana.
mineral salt, yeah, which is a pure natural, holistic, and without any additives, chemicals, or any pollutant or any living cultures body extract. So this is one point of my explanation. And second thing I wanted to talk about the iodine, which Guru Raj has just now said. He, this iodine content, uh, 15 to 20 parts per million. These are made, this UNESCO or international standards have been made like that. You have to keep this much iodine in the salt, then only you can sell the salt or you can eat the salt. In fact, 98% of the people in the world do not require this extra iodine, because whatever food we take, the body extracts whatever nutrients are required, including iodine. So this iodine is automatically balanced, and extra is goes with the waste. So our body maintains this iodine level on its own.
Oh.
Now, because some countries have excess production of iodine and they have influence in international level, so they have forced governments to make some rules to add iodine as a carrier, salt as a carrier for iodine, and iodine is added. Actually, northeast zone in India and some African countries, their people having iodine deficiency due to some climatic condition and food habits. So they need this iodine, extra iodine. So that is the 2% of the total population of the world. They need extra iodine, but for them, we all are taking extra iodine along with the salt, which ultimately we remove from the body.
Okay.
This salt, pink salt, Himalayan salt, is having natural iodine, but small content, like 2 to 5 parts per million. That much iodine is sufficient for just taking in for those people who need iodine, because that is in the natural form. It is not a synthetic form which is added to the salt. So
Okay.
we can say iodine in a natural form, our body will also absorb and balance it well. So there is nothing like it doesn't have iodine, so we should not take Himalayan salt and it will keep any negative effect on your body. It is nothing like that. Practically, it is a salt is considered with natural iodine and natural minerals like calcium, magnesium, and potassium and everything. So these are the 2 points. I think I have made it clear. If there is anything more, you can just let me know.
Sure. Thank you very much, Mr. Kapri. Really a pleasure to have you on the show and clarify so many doubts that people had. I think your explanation is wonderful, and also goes to show your passion for salt in the response. Thank you so much for being on the show. And before we,
Thank you very much. I have published one book also. That is the first book on Himalayan salt in India.
oh yes,
Yeah, that is the book I have published. So nobody has yet published in India. Other countries they have published because they are more deeper into this product.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So before we start the session, one announcement is that this today's session will extend by at least 15 minutes. We may overrun by 15 minutes. It's a planned. It's not overrun. We are planning it that way that it will go on to 6:30 at least, because we want to give sufficient time for Breathworks for people to experience. And without much ado, I call upon Mahesh to take us into the group Breathworks session 2 of group Breathworks in session 8 of the overall Nectar of Life. Mahesh, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Guru. Namaste to all of you. Good evening. Welcome back to 8th session. And it was a wonderful sharing by Mr. Kapdi. He's a good friend of mine, and definitely his research and his hard work and whatever his effort is putting to promote Himalayan lamps and salt, and also Himalayan salt rooms. It's a blessing in disguise for many spiritual seeker. We all seen a wonderful result. So just explore it, do your own research, and see how bringing in Himalayan salt to your kitchen can help you. Okay. Yes. So welcome back to the breathwork. Today we will start off with the breathwork, because all of you know, we spoke about what is breathwork, why we need breathwork, and also we had a talk on the breathing deviations, and then what are these breathing deviations and all. That's good enough. We will start now the breath work. The first thing is, are we ready? Okay. So good. Now sip water. If you have water next to you, little water. Have you heard about this? Like normally in India, Brahmins do this achamana before, having a food. What they do? Apana swaya, vyanaya swaya, udanaya swaya, swaha. Then they drink the water, right? So that drinking that little water actually activates the vayu. It's a very good practice. Even if you say no, I am not into any rituals, even then, before having a food or before meditation, before breath work, or before even chanting japa, having a little sip of water will always help you to go deeper. Okay. So ready? Good then. So we had water, with a sip of water, and now next thing is about the breathing. So we had this confusion. So I received some few questions after the first breathwork what I did with you. One is, we all have this 40 breaths, remember, 40 CCB, where we do 4 short, 1 long, 4 short, 1 long, that kind of a breathing. So 40 breaths we do, and then there's a breathing in the breathwork. But the confusion here is it both breathings are same? But The answer is no, they are different. So in the 40 ccb, you do 4 short, 1 long, 4 short, 1 long. So that is totally different. In the breath work, you don't need to do the short breath. Every breath can be, I don't say a deep breath, because that will tire you out, immediately, very quickly. Don't do every breath, very deep breath. At the same time, don't do your normal breath, because that is, you might disconnect very quickly, in that way. Do a moderately deeper. You got the idea? Moderately deeper breath, and every breath is continuous connected. That's how you're going to breathe. I hope it is very clear. And then, like I told you, when you come for a therapy session, whether with us or anywhere around the world, we call them the breath therapist or a breathwork specialist, or they understand a lot about the breath and breath mechanism in the human body. There are a lot of these institutes around the world where they train therapists, and if you go to any one of those therapists, they understand. They ask you to breathe for a few minutes, and then they'll get to know, just by watching you, they'll get to know how is your breath. Is more is happening in the chest, or more happening in the abdomen, or are you using your rib cage or opening up your lungs, or you have having any involuntary movement while breathing. When we ask people to breathe, they breathe like this. See, neck start dancing along with the breathing. So your neck need not dance. You see, the breathing is happening only here. Or sometimes, there's some extra action in your nose, extra action in your mouth, or even hands and legs are jumping, dancing. All those involuntary movements, So we don't need all of them. So only the breathing here, your chest expand, the full chest. When you breathe in, first your diaphragm opens up, and then you fill your upper part of your lungs, and then you also fill the side part, your rib cage opens up. That we call it a good quality breathing. Good quality breathing. We as a human being, we should breathe like that. And again, have you heard about this many times? When people talk about breathing, they say, oh, when you breathe in and breathe out, abdomen breathing is good. Have you heard about? How many of you? Like they say, okay, when you breathe in, your abdomen should come up. When you breathe out, it should go down. Have you heard about that? Normally, I've heard people say like that. That's a good breathing, deep breathing. But I'll tell you, thing is, babies breathe like that. Normally, babies are going to breathe like that. Okay, an adult, we are all grown up adult. Okay, if any small baby in the group now, then it's okay for them, abdominal breathing. But for us, that baby breathing doesn't help us much. You need to you need to use your full lungs capacity. You need to open up your full lungs. That will change everything in your life, starting from your emotional health, psychological health, physical health, and also your spiritual growth. A lot of things will change, when you breathe like that. So that what I call it, releasing the breath mechanism. Because, when we take birth, the first thing which get distorted is your breath actually. After the first breath, there are many reasons for this. One of the reason is after the birth, if they allow the baby for about 3 to 5 minutes, the baby will start breathing naturally, through the nose first. But many times, we don't wait for that. What they do, they cut off the umbilical cord, after the birth. And when they cut off the umbilical cord, when it is still beating, or when the baby is not yet started breathing through the nose, baby takes that first breath. Because when the umbilical cord is cut off, baby take the first breath, because of that shock, because of that pain, and because of that urgency, you see, distorted. So like that, our first breath itself, some trouble started, and then it continued to grow as we start growing, bigger and bigger and bigger, like that. And by age of 12, 13, and there are so many distortions already, living in your breath. So clearing up these distortions can do wonders for our system. Okay, that's what the breath work or working with the breath is all about. So today, what we're going to do, simple. You're going to do full breath. Like, don't do the shallow breath. Do full breath. Like I said again, don't do every breath is so deep. Now, moderately deep. And then see to that every breath you keep it was continuous connected, continuous connected, continuous connected. And just stay with my voice and just do this breathing. We'll see what healing it can do for us. We will discuss more about this later after the breath work. Shall we start now? Now let's sit wherever you are. Don't lie down. Sit wherever you are. Can you just do the breathing for 1 minute now? Be ready. Sit comfortably. Keep your back straight. Okay. Close your eyes. Okay, you're going to do a continuous connected breathing. Remember, moderately deeper breath. Okay, moderately deeper, but all breath continuous connected. No short, no long. Every breath is the same size. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Start now. Go on, breathe. Very good. Breathe. Go on. Continuous connected breathing. No gap. Breathe in full. Breathe out full. Again, breathe in full. Breathe out full. No gap. Go on. Wonderful. Go on. Breathe like a circle. Like a circle. See? Like a circle. Circular breathing. Go on. Go on. Very good. You're doing good. Go on. Go on. Breathe. Breathe. Continuous connected breathing. Go on. Go on. As you're breathing, see to that no part of your body dancing. Only breathing going on. Rest other parts of your body are calm, relaxed. Go on. Okay. Neck. No movement in the neck. Okay, yeah, try, just observe, go on, continue, continue. Very good, very good, you're doing good. Go on. Okay, slow down now, slow down. This is the breath you're going to, the breathing you're going to maintain. Okay, are we ready? Good. So now when you do the breath work, it's good to, lie down, relax, lie down, have enough space, where you can stretch your hands and stretch your leg. If you're a group of people in the family doing together, don't be so close, stretch a little, whatever you can, the best, if it's too congested, it's okay, but try, you can have a little space for yourself. Ready? Okay, lie down now, lie down. Okay, good, lie down. Good. So adjust your legs, adjust your hands. And remember, like I told you, breathing. When you do the deep breathing, only your chest is breathing. Rest of the part of your body is relaxing. It should be like that. Okay? Yeah. Adjust your body, adjust your neck. Are we ready? Okay, now close your eyes, all of you. Pay attention to your breathing. Pay attention to your breathing, and now ask your breath to heal you. Just say this. Ask your breath to heal you. Just say this. Okay, say it again. You're just ordering or just connecting to your breath and saying this to your breath, because all the healing power resides in your breath. If you really understand your breath and how to use it, you can be free from all issues. It is that phenomenal. That's why in Upanishad it is said, Vayu Jivottama Hari Sarvottama. Have you heard about this? Vayu Jivottama. That means in the body, the Vayu, the breath is the ultimate. Okay, connect to the breath. Feel that connection. Ready? Be ready. When I say 3, 2, 1, go, you're going to start the continuous connected breathing. Be ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Start now. Go on. Continuous connected breathing. Very good. Breathe deeper. Very good. Breathe out fully. Again, breathe in full. Breathe out full. Go on. Continuous connected breathing. Go on. You're doing wonderful. Continue. Continue. Very good. Go on. Continuous connected breathing. Continuous connected breathing. Go on. Go on. Very good. Very good. Go on. Continue. Continue. Continuous connected breathing. Continuous connected breathing. Go on. Continue. You're doing wonderful. Continue. Very good. Very good. Go on. Continuous connected breathing. Continuous connected breathing. Go on. You're doing wonderful. Go on. Continue. Continue. If you have any sensation, it's perfectly all right. Breathe into those sensations. I am with you. Go on. Don't be afraid of anything. Breathe into those sensations. Do a full breathing. Go on now. Now. Yes. Now you can do the deep breathing. Breathe in deep. Breathe out quick. Go on. Breathe in deep. Breathe out quick. Continuous connected breathing. Go on. Very good. Every breath counts. Remember. Go on. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Continuous connected breathing. Go on. You're doing wonderful. Go on. Good. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Continuous connected breathe. Go on. Good. You're doing good. Doing good. Breathe, breathe. Go on. Continuous connected breathing. Go on. Go on. Continue. Continue. Very good. You're doing good. Go on. Go on. Continue. Continuous connected breathing. Wonderful. Continue. Continue. Good. Breathe. 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 Go on. You're doing good. Go on. Go on. Very good. Continue. Continuous connected breathing. Continuous connected breathing. Go on. You're doing good. Go on. Very good. Go deeper. Go deeper. Go on. Breathe. Breathe. Feel every sensation in your body. Go on. Be with every sensation. Go on. Breathe. Continuous connected breathing. Breathe in deep. Breathe out quick. Breathe in deep. Breathe out quick. Go on. Continuous connected breathing. Like a circle. Like a circle. Go on. Breathe. 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 Go on. Go on. Very good. Deeper. Deeper. Very good. Go on. Good. Breathe. 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 Enjoy the bliss of breathing. Go on. Just breathe. Where to go? Nothing to do. Just being here and now. Like that song Raj played. Just being here and now. Breathe. Breathe. Go on. Breathe. 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 Just be here and now. In the moment. Go on. Breathe. Be with the sensations. Breathe. Breathe. Beautiful. Doing wonderful. Go on. Breathe. 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 Excellent. Go on. Continuous connected breathing. Go on. Go on. All sensations are okay. The more the sensation, better it is. That means you're really doing good. Don't be afraid of the sensation. The more the sensation, better it is. Go on. Breathe. 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 Go on. Deeper. Breathe in deep. Breathe in deep. Go on. Very good. Breathe in deep. I'm with you. Go on. Breathe. 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 Very good. You can see the good connection, good energy flow. Go on. Breathe. Breathe. Breathe in deep. Breathe out quick. Breathe in deep. Breathe out quick. Go on. Very good. Take all the time to breathe in. Breathe in fully. Breathe out quick. Go on. Breathe in. Continuous connected. No gap. Continuous connected breathing like a circle. Circular breathing like a circle. Like a circle. Go on. Go on. All sensations are okay. Any tingling, anything in your legs and hands and body, they're perfectly fine. Go on. Breathe. Trust the process. Trust the whole process. Breathe. Go on. Breathe. Breathe. Being here and now, in the moment, breathe. Breathe. Breathe into those sensations. Breathe into those emotions and feelings. Go on. Breathe. 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 Go on. Continuous connected breathing. Wonderful. Wow. You're doing really good. You can feel the energy flow. Go on. Breathe. Breathe even more deeper now. Go on. Go. More. Breathe. 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 Take it to the next level now. Go on. Very good. Very good. Breathe with the sensation. Breathe with the sensation. Go on. Breathe. Let the sensation come up. Go on. Breathe. Breathe. Continuous connected breathing. Go on. Breathe deeply. Feel that expansion in your chest. Breathe out quick. Again, breathe fully. Very good. Very good. Very good. Connect to the life. Breathing in fully is like connecting to the life. You're taking the abundance, connecting to the abundance of life, abundance of God, abundance of the Creator. We are His children. Connect to the abundance. Go on. Breathe. Breathe fully. Breathe fully. Very good. Take that in. Take that energy in. Breathe in full. Very good. Breathe out quickly. Go on. Breathe in full. Feel that energy inside your body. Go on. Feel that expansion. Feel that connection. Breathe out quickly. Go on. Breathe. 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 Wonderful. Go on. Breathe. 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 Continuous connected breathing. No gap. Go on. You're doing wonderful. Continue. Continue to breathe. Continue to breathe. Go on. Breathe. 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 Continuous connected breathing. Go on. Go on. On. Breathe. Breathe. Continue. Continue. Very good. All sensations are okay. Breathe deeper. Breathe deeper. Very good. Go on. Go on. Continue. Continue. Continuous connected breathing. Very good. Doing wonderful. Go on. Breathe. 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 Go on. Very good. You're doing good. Continuous connected breathing. Continuous connected breathing. Go on. Breathe. 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 Breathe in deep. Breathe in deep. Breathe out quick. Go on. Breathe in deep. Breathe out quick. Go on. Deep inhalation. Quick exhale. Go on. Continue. Deep inhalation. Quick exhale. Go on. Breathe out quickly. Go on. Breathe in deep. Breathe out quick. Go on. Breathe. 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 Go on. You're doing wonderful. Go on. Go on. Continue. Continue to breathe. Continue to breathe. Wonderful. Go on. Breathe. Breathe. Be with the sensation. Welcome all the sensation. Very good. Go on. Go on. Go on. Just breathe. Breathe. Don't worry about the sensation. Don't stop because of the sensation. Let them be there. Just come back to the breath. Be with the breath. Breathe now. Go on. Breathe. Come on. Breathe. Breathe. Come on. Pick it up. Go on. Breathe. Deeper. Breathe deeper. Very good. Go on. Go on. Breathe. Breathe. Very good. Go on. Breathe. 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 Continuous connected breathing. Go on. On. Breathe. You're doing good. Wonderful. Go on. Breathe. Breathe. Continue. Continue to breathe. Breathe. Continue to breathe. Go on. Breathe into the sensations, emotions and feelings. Anything surfaces, breathe into it. Go on. Breathe. Breathe. Remember, breathe in deep. Breathe out quick. Time to breathe in. Breathe out quick. Go on. Go on. Very good. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Very good. Go on. Go on. Very good. Continue. Continue. You're doing wonderful. Continue. Continue. Go on. Breathe. 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 Continuous connected breathing. Go on. Go on. Continue. Continue. Very good. Doing wonderful. Continue. Good breathing. Very good breathing. Go on. Breathe. 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 Continuous connected breathing. Go on. Good. Good. Breathe. 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 Don't stop. Go on. Breathe. Breathe. Yes. Do your best. Go on. Continuous connected breathing. Go on. Go on. Circular breathing. Continuous connected circular breathing. Go on. Continue. Go on. Continuous connected breathing. Continue. Wonderful. You're doing good. Go on. Very good. Very good. Go on. Continuous connected breathing. Continue. Continue. Good. Good. Breathe. 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 Good. Breathe in full. Connect to that abundance. Go on. Breathe in full. Continue. Continue. Continue to continue to breathe. Go on. Continuous connected breathing. Go on. You're doing wonderful. Go on. Continue. Continue to breathe. Very good. Continue. Continue to breathe. Go on. Go on. That's nice. That's a good breathing right there. Go on. Breathe. 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 Continuous connected breathing. Trust your breath. Open to your breath. Let the breath do the healing. Become one with your breath. Go on. Become one with your breath. Continue. Continue. Breathe into those sensations. Breathe into those emotions. Go on. Breathe. 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 Good. Doing wonderful. Go on. Come on. Continue. Continue. Breathe deeply. Breathe deeply. Go on. Very good. Even more deeper. Even more deeper. Go on. Yes, open up your lungs completely. Take it to the next level now. We're entering into the third stage of the breath work now. Take it to the next level. Breathe in even more deeper. Bring in more energy now. More enthusiasm. Come on. Go on. Breathe. Breathe. Excellent. You're doing wonderful. Come on. Go on. Keep it up like that. Go on. Breathe. 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 Breathe fully. Breathe fully. Go on. Go on. Very good. Breathe into those sensations. Go on. Breathe. Breathe. Continuous connected breathing. Go on. Go on. Breathe. 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 Feel that expansion with the breath. Very good. Open up. Take as much breath as you can. Go on. Breathe in deeply, fully, and breathe out completely. Quickly. Go on. Continue. Continue. Yes. Go on. Go on. Every breath you breathe in, the energy is coming into your system. Feel that abundance. Feel that energy coming to your system. Every breath is a beautiful prana energy there, right there. Go on. Breathe in that prana. Go on. That is life. Go on. Breathe in life. Breathe in the energy. Go on. Very good. Feel that abundance of energy is coming into your system. Breathe in full. Breathe out quick. Go on. Breathe in full. Breathe out quick. Go on. Continuous connected breathing. Continue. Continue. Wonderful. Wonderful. Breathe. 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 Go on. Come on. Go on. Breathe. Breathe with all the energy and enthusiasm. Go on. Breathe now. Breathe. 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 You're doing wonderful. Go on. Breathe. Continue. Continue. You're almost there. Little more time. Continue. Do with all the enthusiasm. Go on. Breathe. Breathe fully. Go on. Breathe. 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 You're doing wonderful. Go on. Breathe. Breathe. Beautiful. Go on. Continue. Continue to breathe. Go on. Continuous connected breathing. Go on. Breathe. 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 Continue. Nice. Go on. Breathe. 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 Go on. Continue. Continuous connected breathing. Continue to breathe. Go on. Go on. Very good. Continue. Continue. Breathe in deep. Breathe in fully. Breathe out quick. Go on. Continuous connected breathing. Continue. 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 Go on. Continue. Continue. Go on. Continuous connected breathing. Go on. Continuous connected breathing. Go on. Continuous connected breathing. Continue. Continue. Wonderful. Continue. Go on. Breathe. 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 Every breath you breathe in, the energy is coming into your system. Feel that expansion. Feel that energy. Go on. Continuous connected breathing. Continue. Go on. Go on. Go on. Continue. Continuous connected breathing. Go on. Like a circle. Like a circle. Circular breathing. Go on. No gap. Go on. Continuous connected breathing. Continuous connected breathing. Doing wonderful. Go on. Continue. Breathe. 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 Go on. Continue. Continuous connected breathing. Go on. Breathe. Breathe. Trust the process. Go on. Good. You're doing wonderful. Continue. A little more time. Continue. Continue. Continuous connected breathing. Go on. Breathe. 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 Open up your chest completely. Breathe in full. Very good. Breathe in full. Breathe out quick. Go on. Continuous connected breathing. Continuous connected breathing. Go on. Breathe. 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 Go on. Continue. Continue. Continuous connected breathing. Continue. Go on. You're doing wonderful. Continue. Breathe. 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 Go on. Go on. Very good. Very good. Breathe in deep. Breathe out quick. Go on. Breathe in deep. Go on. So breathe in, you can feel that energy is coming into your system. Feel that energy. Energy is coming into your system. Go on. Very good. Go on. Breathe. 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 Continuous connected breathing. Go on. Go on. Continuous connected breathing. Continuous connected breathing. Go on. Go on. Wonderful. Continue. Continue to breathe. Continue to breathe. Go on. Go on. Very good. Continue. Breathe. 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 Go on. Breathe. Breathe. Very good. Continue. Continue. Last 2 minutes. Continue to breathe. Go on. 2 minutes more. Continue. Breathe. Breathe with all the energy now. Come on. Last 2 minutes with me. Go on. Breathe. Do it fully. Breathe in full. Excellent. Do your best breathing ever. Go on now. Best breathing ever. Best deep breathing. Go on. Breathe in full. Breathe out quick. Go on. Continuous connected. Go on. Go on. Go on. Last 2 minutes. Go on. Breathe. 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 As you breathe in, the energy is coming into your system. As you breathe out, it's a relaxation to your body. Go on. Every breath you breathe in is the energy coming into your system. Every breath you breathe out is a relaxation. Go on. Breathe. Breathe deeper. Breathe deeper. Go on. Experience that abundance of energy in your system, in your body now. Go on. Breathe. 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 Your body is relaxing. Every breath you breathe out, your body is relaxing. Go on. Breathe. Breathe. A beautiful state of mind. Go on. Breathe. Connecting to every sensations in your body. Beautiful. Go on. Go on. Being with every cell in your body. The sensation. Go on. Breathe. 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 Being wonderful. Go on. Come on. Last only 1 more minute. Go on. Continue now. Breathe. 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 Breathe fully. Go on. Wonderful. Continue. Breathe. 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 Continue. 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 Very good. Doing good. Go on. Continue. Breathe. Breathe fully. Open up your chest completely. Go on. Breathe fully. Yes. Excellent. Feel that abundance of energy. As you breathe out, it's a relaxation. Whole body and mind relaxing in every breath out. Go on. Breathe. 30 seconds more. Breathe. 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 Go on. Come on. Breathe. Breathe fully. Go on. Wonderful. You're doing great. Go on. Breathe. 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 Go on. Last 10 seconds. Breathe. 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 Go on. Breathe. Breathe. Wonderful. Now, slowly relax your breath now. Take your time. Take your time. Slowly relax your breath. Relax your body. Go on. Relax your breath. Relax your body. Take your time. Coming down wonderfully. Your breath is becoming calm now. Very good. The breath is becoming calmer. Go on. Wonderful. Continue. Very nice. The body is becoming calm and peaceful now. Very good. Now, as I count the number 4 to 1. And by the time I reach 1, your body and mind and your breath relaxes completely and deeply. You're following my instruction now. As I count the 4 to 1, and by the time I reach 1, your body and mind and your breath completely and deeply relaxes. Going to that deep state of relaxation now. 4, 3, 2, and now a 1. Beautiful. You can feel the relaxation in every cell of your body. Your mind is so calm, completely thoughtless. Your breath is so relaxing. Beautiful state of relaxation. Now, visualize, imagine, or think of a huge bright light above your head now. Think of a huge bright light. The light made up of any of your favorite relaxing color. It can be golden, it can be white, it can be violet, or any of your favorite color or colors. A huge ball of light above your head. Make it so real. This ball of light is like your higher self. You're allowing the light to enter into your body now. And wherever that energy light enters in your body, you can feel that supreme calmness and relaxation. Allow that light to enter into your body now. The beautiful, huge, bright light is entering into your head now, entering into all the neurons in your brain, relaxing your brain. It's entering into your pineal gland or a third eye, relaxing your pituitary gland, pineal gland, relaxing your eyes, physical eyes. The light, huge bright light is entering into your ears, entering into your mouth. You can feel the beautiful relaxing light in your mouth. It's so nice. And that light is entering into your neck and the shoulder. You can feel that supremely calm state. Beautiful. Slowly, that light is entering into your back, entering into your spine, is entering into your left hand, entering into your right hand. That huge bright light is entering into your chest, entering into your lungs, diaphragm, rib cage, entering into the complete to the breath mechanism. Is getting relaxed with that light. And allow that light to enter into your heart now. Your heart is getting filled with that beautiful light, feeling so calm and comfortable. Now the light is entering into your abdomen, entering into all your internal organs. Very good. See now, half of your body is completely filled with the light. Now allow the light to enter into your left leg now. Light is entering into your left leg, and light is also covering your right leg now. Beautiful. Light is everywhere in your body now. As I count the number 4 to 1, your awareness becomes so deep, you'll be able to witness every cell in your body now. You're going to such a deeper state of awareness where you can watch every cell of your body and where that cell is getting filled with this wonderful healing light. 4, 3, 2, you're entering into the deepest state of relaxation now. 1, you are with every cell of your body now. Beautiful. If anything need to be released, let it go. Now there is so much of light inside you. For a moment, it feels like you're just a huge bright light, nothing else. For a moment, think like this. You're just a huge bright light, nothing else. For a moment, think like this. You're just a huge bright light, nothing else. The light is expanding. The more it expands, the more peaceful you feel, the more comfortable you feel with yourself. Such a wonderful sensation. Beautiful. Feeling so calm, so peaceful. Very good. Good. So now it's the time to come back. Come back to your body. Come back to your senses. Come back to your body. Come back to your senses. Good. As I count the number 1 to 10, you're going to come back to the normal state by the time I reach number 10. Slowly coming back now. 1, 2, 3. Now, if you have any unwanted sensation, feeling, emotions surfaced out of this session, let it go. Let it go. As I count the number higher and higher, all the sensations are disappearing. By the time we reach number 10, you feel so comfortable and you feel wonderful and ready to open your eyes at the count of 10. Now, also focus on your breath now. Watch your breath. See how it looks like. Say thanks to your breath for healing you, for being with you. The breath is everything. Remember, Vayu Jivottama, Hari Sarvottama. Like the breath is everything in our healing system. Every healing resides in the breathing. Feel that connection with your breath. Beautiful. So next time when you do this breath work on your own, once in a week, you'll be able to enter into a much more deeper state and you'll be able to heal even more. Slowly coming back now. 4, 5, 6. All the sensations getting disappeared. Feeling wonderful and energetic. Feeling little alert, little awake. Feel your hands, feel your legs, feel your body. Slowly. 7, 8. Fully alert, fully awake. Feeling wonderful. Ready to come out. You can feel your room now. Coming back to all the senses. You can feel the body now completely. Feeling fully alert. 9. You're almost there. Get a smile on your face. You're ready to come out. As I count the next number, number 10. Take your time and open your eyes and come back to the normal state. Now, 10. Come back now. Slowly move your hands, move your legs. And if you're okay, you can rub your palms. Okay. For 20-30 seconds. Rub them really well. Feel that warmth and place it on your eyes. Feel that warmth on your eyes. And slowly open your eyes and come back. Whenever you can, sit now comfortably. Good morning. Welcome back. The breath work, it's also called, there are different names for this. One of the name is called rebirthing. One of my guru, with whom I did an year-long course in US, in Virginia, for the breathwork mastery course, Leonard Orr used to call it is a rebirthing breathwork. And why? Because every breath work is a rebirth, is a new birth for all of us. Like So because and all the sensation you feel, I don't know how many of you felt the sensation, like some of you will have a tingling or sometime, what we say, a kind of a cramp, all those. But again, all those are not because of hyperventilation. Hyperventilation is totally a different thing, and it cannot go on for about almost, we did for 30 minutes now nearly. So it cannot go on for 30 minutes, hyperventilation, maximum it can last for about 4-5 minutes or like that. It is not before 30 minutes. Okay, so what you did is something different. So these sensation, like normally we call it from the breathwork point of view or from the spiritual point of view, these are all the things we hold on. Like for example, some of you felt the sensation in your hands and forearm, for example, or the shoulder. It may be connected to your short temper. Like, so you felt the pain means the short temper might come down now onwards, going forward. Like some of you felt the pain in the legs, for example, maybe something connected to the fear. Like that, every part you feel the pain, there is some explanation in the breathwork. Again, you don't need to go into the explanation, not required. But remember one thing, all the sensation you felt, they're all related to what is there in your unconscious mind. So cleansing these things, really, really wonderful. Okay, so you did wonderful. You really, really did good. So if you have water, you can drink a little more water now, and we will almost come to a conclusion of the today's session. So I'll call Guru Raj, and then we'll leave you now without much of a dragging out, so that we can get on to the more discussion. I have something more to share with you on the breathwork and how we can use it and all, but we'll bring it on the next Wednesday class. But not today. Today I want you to just stay with this energy and be with yourself for some time. Okay? Yeah. And hi Guru.
Thank you so much.
Yes, Guru.
So do we take some questions?
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, we can take.
So one of the questions that came up in the groups, I think earlier today, was Kashi Vishwanath's question.
Oh wow, what a name. We have a Kashi Vishwanath with us. That's wonderful.
Yeah. Good. So his question was around, let me read it out. He was asking about wearing a Rudraksh, chakra stone bracelets, and all this. Do we really, as Sadgamaya Foundation, are we in favor of these? So he wanted to know more about it. Some pyramid structures and all that. So will these really help?
Yeah. No, it really, I'll tell you, it's a very straightforward answer, Mr. Vishwanath. You can look at us. See, I'm not wearing any ring or bracelet, nothing. So actually, there are two answers to this. If you are looking for a spiritual exploration, if really, like you want to meditate more, you want to go deep into your, self, you want to awaken your intuition, you want to walk the spiritual path, the true spiritual path, then you don't need anything. Like, here, I want to bring your, attention to one very famous story. There are many versions of this story, but it goes like this, where once, somebody like an intellectual man, asked a meditator, asked one meditational master or some Zen master or somebody, or Buddha, somebody like that, and what did you achieve? What did you gain by doing more meditation? That Buddha or Zen master just smiled at him and said, to be, honest with you, I did not gain anything by doing my meditation. Rather, I lost many things. Really? That intellectual man got shocked. What? You lost a lot of things? He said, yes. This master said, yes, I lost many things. You see, I lost my anger. I lost my, you can say jealous. I lost my insecurities. Like that, I lost many, many things. I did not gain anything. Trust me, spiritual path is like that. You actually, in spiritual path, there's nothing to gain. It's all to just actually lose. Like, you need to, take out. That's why we call it karma, like karma cleansing. You're cleansing your distortions of your subconscious mind. Heard about, chitta vritti nirodha, cleansing your chitta, for example, like that it is. When you cleanse all these things, when you just, disconnect all this, like suppose many times, we have this thinking pattern with us, and we're holding on some unnecessary things in our subconscious mind, and then your distorted desire, distorted ego, distorted mind. When you just disconnect from all these things and our suppression, repressions, about emotional thing, and when you discard all of this, disown all these things, what is left is your true consciousness, and that is, that's enlightenment. That's why it is called, like what we call, that enlightenment. Normally it's called awakening. It's called awakening, or we say self-realization. Look at the name, what they given. Self, you realize yourself. What is your true self actually like? In that way, for a spiritual awakening, in my opinion, you don't need anything. Rather, if you take anything, that becomes a stumbling block actually. Like, let's say if I wear something, and if I say, oh, this will help me to meditate, then your meditation, what level you reach is just limited by that stone or whatever you're wearing. Actually, in fact, you need to even let go of your mind in one, go in one stage of your meditation. In that way, having nothing is the best in the spiritual path. But if you're talking about, leading a good, materialistic life, there these might help. Again, it depends upon, whom you're going to consult and who is going to help you. There are many people. So do a good survey. And also, I feel it's better to use your own intuition rather than, I know some people, like who are in this path, who have been working hard, good with themselves, and develop their intuition, and they choose, yes, I want to have this this particular stone or this particular ritual to help. They might help actually, like, but in spiritual sense, nothing. Okay, so that is my answer. Yes, Guru.
So many people have responded that they had a wonderful session, tingling.
Very good.
So someone
Yeah.
is asking, I have BP, can I do the breathworks?
Yes, you can do, but go with your comfort level, the speed, the breath work, go with, and also you might have some sensation, sometime like, sometime you start feeling thirsty, or you might feel vertigo and all of that. In that way, see to that when you do the breath work, you have enough time. That means, let's say you do breath work for 15 minutes, and then you also relax for 15 minutes, that way. It's not that you did breath work and then immediately you need to get up and start running. You need to pay attention to something else. That is not a good idea for you. Okay, in that way, just manage your time. After the breath work, you need to have a good rest. Then probably you can get healed very quick. Yeah, you can do the breath work.
Okay. So this is from my sister, Sudha Narsimachar. So I'll take the privilege of reading her feedback.
Okay.
Truly great experience. Had pain in my right hand, heaviness in the legs and head. Felt cold towards the end. Very relaxing totally. Thank you, she says.
Yeah. Like, you feel normally two sensations. Okay. One is, cold is one of the common sensation, and also one is hot. So how many of you, I don't know, you start sweating like, crazy during the breath work. So that's one of the sensation we have. And then sometimes you start feeling people start shivering, we cover them with a blanket while doing the breath work. That's also another thing. Both are connected to what you're releasing, what emotions you're releasing. Like, so let's say if you're releasing some emotion, some trauma connected to your birth, for example, you feel cold. Why? Because the first experience of a baby after the birth is cold. Like that, you feel cold because inside the mother's womb, it's like a heaven, so warm. Moment you come out, the first experience of the world is cold, like that it is. So connecting to the cold is a very good sign. Maybe you touched something about your, your what we say birth trauma or something. Part of it, it might help you in, in feeling connected with yourself better. It might increase the self-love. People who feel cold during the breath work, normally they experience later, they feel more good with themselves, more connected to the self-love, and, and also less number of disturbance in their mind, less number of complaints to the outside world, like that. It's a good sign. Yeah.
Okay. Can you demonstrate the depth of breath required during the breath work?
Very good. Okay, I can demonstrate my breath, then I cannot demonstrate exactly what your breath should be like, So like I told you, it should be the moderate one. I'll show you, but it should be the moderate one. Like not your normal breath, not the deep breath, but the moderately deep breath is the right breath actually. It should be something like this, you see. So I breathe in deep, and breathing out should be a little quick, like that. And then I start with that. Then as I go more and more deeper, then I start picking up even more deeper. So that's the right way of breathing. Yeah.
So Danya Nagaraj has I think she doesn't mind us sharing this feedback because she shared it on the chat with everyone.
Okay.
Lost her dad 5 months back, and in this session she started getting the tingling and then cried and cried. And with the father in her thoughts, she could not breathe through her nose and through the mouth slowly. She felt better. She feels better now.
Oh, wonderful. Okay. I think this, whatever the loss of father, no, because all said and done, when we lose our parents, we go through such emotional pain. And maybe I think you just able to release it during the breath work, So that's what the breath does, So whatever our deeper emotions are, it will help us to release them in a very nice way and, in a good way, like. Okay. Otherwise, many times, these suppressions can create a lot of health, problems going forward, like that. So in that way, it's really good, Danya. Good that you released it, and also, like, advise you try one maybe after a couple of days or next week. Try doing on your own once again, because you know the procedure now. Connect to your father and do once again and see what emotions comes up. It's good to check once again, and it will help you big time. Because when we lose our loved one, or when we go through some traumas, the problem with us is we don't do that. We don't feel that sadness completely. That's one of the most dangerous thing to happen for us. Like, let's say something like this. I lost, let's say, my some a loved one or my friend, for example. If I'm crying, crying is a natural thing. Even Buddha cried. There's nothing wrong in crying. Vivekananda cried, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa cried. We are all, human beings. Crying is a very natural thing. But normally what the people do is, moment we started crying, they say, oh no, why you are crying? Okay, no, hold on, it's okay. Oh, no, it's okay, don't cry. They will do anything and everything to, stop you crying. And moment you stop the crying, what happened? You just suppress that emotion. Actually, the right way to do, even especially if your children or your, any of your friends and family going through this tough time, the right thing, don't tell them to stop crying. Please don't tell them. If you really, really love and respect them, sit next to them. Don't say anything. Just hold that space. Be with them. Let them, cry, and let them, finish that cycle of crying. For example, when they do it, then they feel so good after that. But many times, we, even for children, don't cry, why you're crying, we're trying to punish them, children, stop the crying. That's not a healthy thing, because the crying is already, the cycle already began, it's already started. You just allow it to, just complete the cycle. Many times, we just suppress it. That suppression is really, really not good. The crying is a very good thing, so in that way, in the breath work, if you feel like crying, or even meditation, it's very, very healthy. Just allow it to happen, and you feel really good after that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, good.
So I think we have so many questions, but one question, I think the Leelavati wants to desperately ask this question. My sister has got a back hunch and a little bit heart compression towards the left. Can she do this, please?
Good. So let us start with the 40 breath in the beginning, not to get into the breath work first. Or if she wants to do, let her do with a therapist. A trained therapist can help her. But if she wants to do on her own, so do the 40 CCB, the 40 breath, maybe 3 times a day for about a week, and then she can start the breath work. Okay, so that's the right idea. Like the way we did here, in the workshop. Remember, but in fact, I wanted to start this breath work in the day 1 itself, but we prepared you step by step to today to push you, little more deeper. It should be done step by step, then you will have a better healing. Yeah. Okay.
I think we'll post the rest of the questions and respond to them in the group, Mahesh.
Yes. And we're really very happy to see the response. Number of questions are coming up. Really amazing. That shows your enthusiasm. And God bless you. May Babaji bless you all. Continue with this. Connect with your breath. Be with your breath. Breath can do wonders. So I'll come back. We will talk more about the breath and other things on a Wednesday. Look forward to see you on Wednesday. And then tomorrow we have a yoga classes. If you're attending, it's fine. If not, check it out tomorrow morning, 7:30 to 8:15, and then 9 to 9:45. We have 2 batches. Any one batch you can attend, English and Hindi. and see what you can do. And then I'll see you on Wednesday. Okay, Guru, we are done.
Yes, Mahesh, thank you so much. It was a wonderful
Yes.
session.
Yes, thank you,
For
Guru.
me as well. Thank you so much. And
Thank you
thank you
all.
all.
Take some rest. Thank you so much. Yes,
Thank
see you
you.
on Wednesday.